Yes, let's start. So please recite after me. Namo Vishnupadaya
Namo Vishnupadaya
Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale
Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Srimate Bhaktivedanta
Swami Niti Namine
Swami Niti Namane
Namaste Saraswate Deve
Namaste Saraswati Deve
Gauravani Pracharine
Gauravani Pracharane
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Nirvishesha Shungavadai
Shunyavadi
Shungatava oh
Shunyavadi
Shun Shuni Shunivadi
Paschat Deshatarine
Pashtadesha Tarne
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Caitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shri Advaita Gadara
Shri Vasadi
Shri Vasadi
Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Gada Bhakta Vrinda
Together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. So we will continue from where we left last time. Yes. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay. So please continue. So, okay, there is no need of revision. So, from today, I will be uploading the quizzes in the description of every video on YouTube. And you can attend those quizzes on YouTube only. You can comment there and I will check from there only.
Okay, perfect.
And I will also share you video of one, or maybe I will share you the playlist and you can daily visit that playlist and you can attend quizzes every day. So on the very first day we discussed about Srila Prabhupada. So I have posted quizzes of that also. I'll share it with you. You can attend that also. Okay. So we will not revise because I hope you read it again and you also attended the quizzes, so you all already know.
Yes.
So let's continue
Yes.
from where we left. Please continue reading from the Pandavas. Oh, not the Pandavas. We left.
I
Yes,
had
here.
marked okay, yes.
Now Lord Krishna from here.
Mhm. Now Lord Krishna was not an ordinary man, but the Supreme Godhead himself, who had descended to earth and was playing the role of a prince in a contemporary dynasty. In this role, he was also the nephew of Pandu's wife Kunti, or
Pritha.
Pritha, the mother of the nephew of Pandu's wife, the mother of the Pandavas. So, both as a relative and as the eternal upholder of religion, Krishna favored the righteous sons of Pandu and protected them.
Yes. So Krishna, as we know, he is Supreme Personality of Godhead and he descended on this earth. And although he is God, but then also he acts like normal human. Now there is a
Mm,
very beautiful reason behind it. You will see, you might have heard that there are so many species in this world,
mhm.
like species of human beings, species of animals, birds, insects, like that. So you will see that every species is attracted to the same species. Like a pigeon is attracted to the female pigeon.
Mm-hmm.
Lizard is attracted to the female lizard. He dog is attracted to the she dog. Same way,
Mm-hmm.
human beings are attracted with human beings. A girl is attracted to a boy is attracted to a girl. So, because you might be hearing those recordings on the way to Krishna, where Srila Prabhupada has beautifully explained about elevated consciousness, that only human beings have elevated consciousness, and we can only understand our relationship with God because we have elevated consciousness. Animals and birds or any other species can never understand these things because they don't have such consciousness. So, this is the very reason why Krishna acts like human beings, so that we human beings can be attracted towards him.
Mm,
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes. So this is the very reason why Krishna, although he is God, but he appears on earth and he acts like human beings. But then also his acts are not as ordinary human beings. Those are
Mm-hmm.
like mysterious and transcendental and not ordinary at all. We will learn it later. So, I shared this photo with you today. This is from the book Krishna book.
Mm, yes, I
And
love
this,
this picture.
yes,
Beautiful.
this book is full of the transcendental pastimes of Krishna when he appeared on this earth. So, what all pastimes he performed from his childhood to his adulthood, all the pastimes are there in this book. So, there is no philosophy in this book. It's all about the beautiful pastimes, that what all he did, how he killed the demons, how he delivered the demons to the spiritual world, and whatever things he did. So it's a very beautiful book. Hopefully, we will also read this in future together. So yes, this is the very reason why Krishna, he is playing the role of a prince. He is God, but then also he's playing a role of a nephew of Pandu's wife, Kunti, and her other, another name is Pritha. So she's mother of Pandavas. Okay.
Mm.
Now here is a quiz for you. Who are Pandavas? Like how many brothers are Pandavas?
Was that five brothers?
Yes. So yes, Pandavas are five brothers and their father was Pandu. Now let
Mm-hmm.
me tell you a story behind it. Yesterday I was forgetting a part, but later I studied about it, and let me narrate the whole story. So, this Pandu, the father of Pandavas, he once went to a forest for hunting. And there were a couple of deer, he deer and she deer, and they were mating at that time. So, it was not any son or father, they were deer only, deers, and they were mating at that time. And actually, those deers were sages. I mean, a sage and his wife, but because of they did some uh sinful activity. Sinful means not murdering or something, like these illicit relationship is also sin. So because of that reason they become deer in their next life, and now here in forest they were mating. But Pandu, by mistake, he hunted those deers when they were mating. And because they were sage, so they have powers. So later, that deer, he cursed Pandu that, while we were mating, you killed us. Now I curse you that if at any time in your life, if you will mate with your wife, you will immediately leave your body, you will die. So now Pandu was little worried because, you know, He was married just now, and he also didn't have any kids yet. So, Pandu, he has never mated with his wives, but then also how these children came. We heard of the five children. So they came because Kunti, she got another benediction that she can get children from demigods. Now, demigods, see, there's a difference between God and demigod. Demigod also have some powers. See, God is one, Krishna, and demigod are, you can say, sub god, means they also have some potencies, some energies, but in limited way. They are not fully potent like Krishna, but they also have some powers, some potencies, and they can also do and manage many things in this world. So yes, because Kunti, she was very pious lady. She had some benedictions. So because of this reason, she was able to get children through demigods as a blessing. So they got these children as blessings. But
Mm.
one day Pandu, he was unable to control his desire to mate her wife. So he mated her younger wife. Her name was Madri. So because of this reason, he was died because he was cursed. And then later, because her wife, she was also thinking that, oh, because of me, my husband is no more, so now I can also be, I can't survive like this, so she also left her body. So like this, Pandu was died, and because now no one was left, that's why Dhritarashtra was he became the next king. I hope I was not fast. Were you able to get the story nicely?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Let's move forward. Yes, so
Okay.
Krishna, he act as a relative in Pandu's family, and he always protected the righteous sons of Pandu. We understood this point yesterday with an example of mother. That mother, she has two sons, but one who is most obedient, she has always a special affection for that son, although she loves
Hmm.
another son as well. So, same way, Krishna, he favored the righteous sons of Pandu and protected them always. Okay,
Hmm.
please read next.
Ultimately, however, the clever Duryodhana challenged the Pandavas to a gambling match. In the course of that faithful tournament, Duryodhana and his brothers took possession of Draupadi, the chaste and devoted wife of the Pandavas, and insultingly tried to strip her naked before the entire assembly of princes and kings. Krishna's divine intervention saved her, but the gambling, which was rigged, cheated the Pandavas of their kingdom and forced them into 13 years of exile.
Yes. So Duryodhana is the son of quiz. I mean
Oh, the son of, oh, it's another D name?
Dhritarashtra. Yes, good.
Yes,
You
this
remember
is
it.
the most difficult name for me.
But you remember it. Good. So once he challenged the Pandavas for gambling. Now at that time, gambling and all these things between kings were common. So yes, it was happening at that time, and it was again not very good, but still these kings, they are fond of such things, so they were doing all these things. So they challenged Pandavas, and because Pandavas, they were warriors, so for a warrior, it is like they are losing something if they say no. I mean, they can never say no to a challenge. They will always participate in a challenge. For a warrior, it's always mandatory that he always accept a challenge and he can never say no. So although Pandavas, they were righteous sons, but then also because they were warriors, so they could not say no to this gambling match, this challenge. So okay, they went. And this Duryodhana, he was definitely a cheater. He was cheating in the game. Have you ever played Ludo?
No,
You don't know about Ludo? Oh,
no.
maybe you might have played it, but it might call something else in your country. It's a game basically where they throw a dice and then they play with I mean, yeah, using those dices and something of that sort, coins and dices games. So yes, now his uncle, Duryodhana's uncle, again has some benediction, and he had got a dice which was a magical dice from his father, and he had the power that he can change the numbers of dice. You understand dice, right?
Yes.
Yes. So he had that power that according to his will, in his mind only, if he'll think that, oh, I want six number. So that dice will uh, show six number or one number or two number. So like that, because his uncle had such, benediction. So because of this reason, Pandavas lose the game. And gambling means that you are playing a game, and if you lose something, then you have to give your money or whatever things. Now, in
Mm.
this game, Pandavas, they were playing, and when they were playing, so all of their properties, their money, everything went away because they were losing the game again and again and again. And Duryodhan was saying that, oh, you give one more chance, maybe this time you will win. Let's play again. Maybe this time you will win. So this gambling is like this only. Greed comes in such games. So out of greed, Pandavas also they were thinking, oh yes, maybe we may win this time. So let's play again. Let's play again. So like this, they lose all their property, all their money, everything which they were possessing. Now at the end, when these brothers had nothing to give, so Duryodhana said that now you need to give away your wife. So Draupadi is the name of the wife of Pandavas. Now these five men had one wife, Draupadi. Now there is also a short story behind it that why five men marrying only one lady. So these the Kunti, Mother Kunti, she has always instructed her sons that whatever you get, you always distribute among yourselves. Like whatever you possess, you always distribute it. Never ever, it should be not like this that one brother is possessing something and he won't share it with with his other brother. It should not be like this. You should distribute whatever you possess among yourselves. So one day, Arjuna, basically, Draupadi was the wife of Arjuna. So they came at house, and Mother Kunti was busy doing something. So Arjuna said that, oh, mother, today I took something for you, and you will be surprised. It's a gift, a beautiful gift. Now, Mother Kunti, she didn't know that what Arjuna is talking about. She thought that, oh, might be he might be taking something, some any material thing or something like that. So she said, okay, whatever you took, you distribute it among all the brothers, because she was not getting the idea that what he is taking with him. So now Arjuna was I mean, he was surprised that how can I, like like I have married a girl and my mother is saying to that we all distribute her. So now at that time, whatever one was saying, I mean, whatever one say, they have to follow their words. They can't take their words back. This was the rule at that time, that whatever you are saying, you have to follow. If you are instructed by your mother, by your master, then you have to follow it. You can't say no, or those words cannot be taken back. So now, because Mother Kunti unknowingly she said that distribute whatever you are possessing, so these
Mm.
brothers, they had to marry Draupadi. So now these all five brothers had this one wife, Draupadi. Okay. So now Duryodhana, he said that now you have nothing, so you take your wife. You have to give your wife. So because this Duryodhana, he had envy for Pandavas. Because of this reason only, he invited them, he challenged them for this gambling match, so that he may, betray them and give them pain and suffering. So yes, and this is what happened. Later, he said that you have to give away your wife now because you are not possessing anything. So he tried to insult Draupadi, the wife of Pandavas, by stripping her naked. And that to be before the entire assembly of princes and kings. Let me show you a beautiful picture of this. At that time, Srila Prabhupada's disciples, who were most of them were painters and artists. So Prabhupada gave them this service of painting.
Mm.
Whatever we are discussing in these stories, so Prabhupada told them that you also paint these images. So they also painted. So I'll show you a beautiful picture where Draupadi was being, I mean, Duryodhana was trying to insult her, but he could not. Why? Can you guess why?
Why he couldn't insult her?
Yes. I mean, he was
Hmm.
trying to strip her naked, but then also he could not do it. Can you guess why?
I don't know.
Because Krishna was always there with them.
Of course.
Yes. So, see, I will show you.
Yes.
Can you see this screen, this photo?
Yes, yes, I see
So,
it.
see,
Mm-hmm.
this is Duryodhana. These are the Pandavas. They have nothing left with them. See, they are not even wearing their clothes now. They are all
Mm-hmm.
kind of robbed. This is Duryodhana, and this is his father, blind father, Dhritarashtra.
Mm-hmm.
And this man is Duryodhana's younger brother. So
Mm.
he always used to be with her. So see, he's trying to strip her naked, trying to pull her sari. You know sari?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. So he's trying to pull her sari, but Draupadi, she called Govind. Like Govind is another name of Krishna. Oh Krishna, please save me. And Krishna immediately, he heard her and she helped her, giving her unlimited sari. Like this, you can see
Mm.
it's coming from here.
Yeah.
So this
Beautiful.
man, he was trying to pull her sari, pulling, but there was no end of sari. And he became tired that what is this happening? I'm pulling the sari, pulling, but then also it's never ending. So, because Krishna helped her. So, this is how Krishna helped her. And see, because of this reason, war happened, which is called
Mm,
Mahabharata. So yes. So see, Krishna's divine intervention saved her.
beautiful.
Yes. So now, because Pandavas, although they were cheated and they were like left with no possessions, so now, as a punishment, they needed to exile for 13 years from the kingdom. Now, they needed to spend 13 years of their lives in a forest. So yeah, this is what happened. Okay, please read next.
Okay. Upon returning from exile, the Pandavas rightfully requested their kingdom from Duryodhana, who bluntly refused to yield it. Duty bound as princes to serve in public administration, the five Pandavas reduced their request to a mere 5 villages. But Duryodhana arrogantly replied that he wouldn't spare them enough land into which to drive a pin.
Yes. So after 13 years, when they returned to the kingdom, that kingdom is called Hastinapura. So when they returned back to the kingdom, so they asked Duryodhana that, now we have completed our 13 years. Now it is our very right that you give half property of the kingdom, and it's okay, if you want to rule you can rule, and we will live separate. We will not live with you now because you don't want us to live with you. It's okay, we will live separately, so you give us half kingdom. But Duryodhana said, no, I will not give it. Why would I give you? So then, Pandavas, they say, okay, you don't want to give half kingdom, you just give us 5 villages. That would also be enough for us. But then also he said that no, I won't give you anything. I will not give you enough land to even, you can't, I mean, not even a pin of a land. I will not give you.
Very stubborn, unwilling to compromise at all.
Yes. Please read further.
Throughout all this, the Pandavas had been consistently tolerant and forbearing, but now war seemed inevitable.
Yes. So it's unavoidable now. What has to happen because this Duryodhana was not, he was not accepting their proposal. So now there was a he was himself making the possibility of a war. Pandavas never wanted any war, but he himself, making such situations. Okay, read further.
Nonetheless, as the princes of the world divided, some siding with the sons of Dhritarashtra, others with the Pandavas, Krishna himself took the role of messenger for the sons of Pandu and went to the court of Dhritarashtra to plead for peace. When his pleas were refused, war was now certain.
Now Krishna, as a messenger, he went to Dhritarashtra or Duryodhana, and he said that you please make your son understand this point, that nothing will happen if you just give 5 villages to them. It's really not a big thing. You have the whole kingdom and you just give 5 villages, and that to be just small villages. So it will be all right. You can give them. But then also, they were not hearing. They said, no, no, we will not give anything. So now war was certain because he was even refusing Krishna. Krishna himself went to them, but then also they were not hearing. So now you might be thinking that Krishna, he is a god. Sorry, he is God, but then also this Duryodhana or this Dhritarashtra is not hearing Krishna. So please understand this point from here. We are understanding one very important point, that Krishna, he reveals himself to them who are receptive, who are nice people, who really wish to devote to Krishna. Only to them he reveals himself. So, see, we are souls and we have only one independency. We are completely dependent. You will see, we are completely dependent on everything. Do you think we are dependent or independent? You only tell me.
Dependent. Dependent.
Yes, and we are dependent in all situations.
Mm.
We have to sleep. Even if we don't want to sleep, if we want to compromise, then also we will have to sleep because we feel tired. We will have to eat because we feel hungry. We have to go through the diseases. We have to go through the old age. We cannot say no. These are being imposed to us. This
Mm.
body has been imposed to us. Although we are fragmental part of Krishna, we are also, eternal. Our constitutional status, we are blissful, we are knowledgeable, and we are eternal. But then also, this temporary body has been imposed on us. So we are completely dependent. You will come to know why we have been imposed with this material body later in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna will tell. Right now, just understand that we are completely dependent. But still, we have a small independency, that is freedom to desire. It's in our hand that to make choice whether we wish to take the shelter of God or not. So, if we choose to take shelter of Krishna, of God, then Krishna will reveal himself to us. Uh, like, yes, he starts revealing himself, his identity, that he is God. You will, Mataji, you will soon start experiencing reciprocation from Krishna. This happens with everyone. Krishna,
Mm.
because he is God, he is person, he reciprocates with uh, every of his devotee. And you will yourself experience it. I don't have to tell it. You will yourself come to me one day and you will say that, oh, I'm experiencing this, I'm experiencing that. You will see. And that happens in magical way.
Mm.
So be ready. Just keep
I'm
chanting.
looking forward.
Yes, keep chanting, keep hearing about him. And this, your eagerness to learn, this is very beautiful. You will progress very nicely. So, yes, now, because this Duryodhana and this Dhritarashtra, they were always arrogant and they were not caring about Krishna. So, Krishna was not revealing himself to them because they were not choosing to to become obedient to Krishna or to listen to Krishna. No, they were saying, no, we will not give anything. No, Krishna, you just go. So like
Mhm.
that. So now war was certain. Okay, please move forward. Read. uh, I mean,
Okay.
shall we stop or we read more?
I would love to read more if you have time.
Okay, let's read.
We're almost done with setting the scene.
Oh wow, okay, okay, let's read, please.
Okay. Okay, wonderful. The Pandavas, men of the highest moral stature, recognized Krishna to be the supreme personality of Godhead, whereas the impious sons of Dhritarashtra did not. Yet Krishna offered to enter the war according to the desire of the antagonists. As God, he would not personally fight, but whoever so desired might avail himself of Krishna's army, and the other side could have Krishna himself as an advisor and helper. Duryodhana, the political genius, snatched at Krishna's armed forces, while the Pandavas were equally eager to have Krishna himself.
Yes. So it might be clear from here, from this line, that how Pandavas, they were recognizing Krishna as God, but these impious sons of Dhritarashtra, they did not. So this makes a very big difference here. So are you observing this? That there are many people roaming around, but no one is thinking about God. And that's why they are not devotees.
Yes.
So this is a very important point, that we have this freedom of making choice whether we want to take the shelter of Krishna, of God, or not. If we choose to take his shelter, then he will reveal himself gradually. And if we
Mm.
do not, then, we will stay always anxious, always upset. Just like Dhritarashtra, sons of Dhritarashtra, you can see how their hearts are burning actually with this envy, with this hatred. Their hearts are actually burning. They are thinking that, oh, we will give pain to these Pandavas, but actually, they are being pained themselves. Their hearts are already burning because such desires are there in their hearts, and especially they are not devoted to Krishna. So please understand, no matter how externally any person is, uh, if we are seeing any person, he might have any good or bad qualities. But if he is devoted to Krishna, soon his life will be perfect. He will gain
Mm.
all the good qualities, whatever qualities or capabilities we aspire for. Just by serving Krishna, he will get everything. But any person who is not devoted to Krishna, to God, then he'll stay upset. So this is also very important, that nothing is happening in this world by chance. If any person in his life, he is suffering because of some reason, then it is because of his own choice. Because he is not making this choice that he should take shelter of God. This is the only reason of his suffering. There is no any other reason. But as soon as any person he takes shelter of Krishna, in this material world only, he will experience real happiness, because he has taken the shelter of most potent person of this whole universe, like most potent, all potent.
Mm-hmm.
So he
Beautiful.
will be provided with all the protection, with all the safety, with all the happiness, because he's on the right track. So
Beautiful.
yes.
That's what
Yeah.
I want.
Yes. So Krishna, because he didn't want people, that people may think that, oh, Krishna is doing partiality, this, that. So he chose to not personally fight, but he gave a proposal that either I would be there, like he gave two choices. One choice is, I would be there, I would be personally there with a party, but I would not fight. I will just be there. And another option was that I will avail my army. So, army, like so many warriors would be there in that army, and they will help you to fight the war. So, now can you guess who would choose what? Duryodhana and Arjuna were there, and they have been given these two options, two choices, and out of those two choices, they had to choose any one. So one choice was Krishna would be there, but he would not fight. And another option was he would give his whole army, and that army would help to fight the war. So
Mm.
Duryodhana, Arjuna, he, because he was younger, so he was given the first chance to choose, that you have, like, you can choose any one of these options because you're younger. So we are giving you, I mean, Krishna said that I'm giving you the first chance. But Duryodhan, he was in anxiety. Oh no, I am not given the first chance. Now what will happen if we choose which I want? So can you guess what Arjuna chose?
Arjuna chose help from Krishna,
Help from Krishna?
like to that he would Krishna would control the army.
No, see, there were two options. One was Krishna would be with a party and he would not fight. So Krishna would himself be with one of the parties. And another option was he would give his army, his whole army, and
Oh,
that army will help them to fight. So these
I
were
see.
two options.
Arjuna just wanted Krishna there.
Yes. So Arjuna, he chose Krishna. That, oh Krishna, I want I want you. You please be with
Mm,
me. And
mm.
after hearing this, Duryodhana was very happy. Oh, this Arjuna, he's so foolish. Like Krishna, he would not fight, then he would be of what use? If he would not fight and he would simply be there. So this Arjuna is so foolish, he is very, oh, he's so foolish, he's stupid. And he was happy that, okay, okay, then if you have made this choice, I'm happy to take Krishna's army and let's begin with the war. So,
Mm.
like that, because Arjuna knew that Krishna, when Krishna is with me, then everything would be all right. I can never lose anything. I will always win. Not just a war, but I will always be on the right track if Krishna himself would be there with me. So, same way, dear Mataji, we have this choice that if we choose Krishna in our life, then there would be no scope of any anxiety, any distress, any lose. Like we can never lose anything if we choose Krishna in our life. So we have two choices. Either we choose Krishna or either we choose the material energy of Krishna.
Mm.
So material energy means uh, not, I mean, turning our faces from Krishna. Turning our faces away from Krishna is taking shelter of the material energy of Krishna. So ultimately, choice is ours, what we choose. So what would you like to choose?
I would like to choose Krishna and his
Yay,
presence.
yes, Krishna. Okay. And Krishna is hearing. While you said this, he is actually hearing this.
Beautiful.
Yes, it's written in scriptures that when we discuss Bhagavad Gita, then Krishna personally appears with Radha Rani and they hear these discussions.
Mhm.
So Krishna
Beautiful.
is Krishna is there in your room. He's there in my room also, and he's hearing. And this is very true. He's hearing. This is
I
very
love the
true.
sound of that. I love that reassurance.
Yes. So yes, like that. So I think, although we see that this is very short, but there would be many things to discuss. So it would be a nice idea to stop here. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So let's stop here now. And if you wish to chant, then okay, I wanted to discuss one more thing with you.
Okay.
I chant in the morning from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. my time. So what
Mhm.
time is it there in your country at that time? Is it evening, right?
Oh, 4 a.m. for you? Let me see. So, one moment.
Mm.
4 a.m. for you is, let's see, 5:30 p.m. for me.
5:30 p.m. At what time do you have your dinner?
Usually about 6:30.
6:30. So can you join around, I mean, if you are free at 6 p.m., then you can maybe join around 6 p.m. to chant. Basically, I chant with the group, and you will see many devotees there. We
Mhm.
all chant together, and we stay on mute, but we see each other chanting nicely, and from that we get, nice boost that wow,
Yes.
we all are chanting. So if you
That
wish, you
that
can.
sounds amazing. Yeah. Some days I would be able to do it, but then some days I can't. But
Yes, yes, it's okay. Whenever possible, you can join and you can chant together. And yes, or maybe if you want to chant uh, later before your bed, at what time you go to your bed?
usually about 10 p.m.
Oh, 10 p.m. is would be very late. So, anyways, you can join around 6 p.m. your time, and yes, you can chant together if you want. Okay, let's begin with our chanting now.
Okay. Oh, give me just one moment. I'm sorry. Just one. I'll be right back.
Yes.